Hello and welcome back to Coin Matters channel. I trust all is well with you, and I think it's fascinating that Coinbase was recently struck by the wells. There hasn't been a formal complaint lodged as of this writing. What are they waiting for, given that a court case is virtually inevitable within 30 to 60 days of that Wells notice? Former SEC Regional Director Mark Fago confirms that fair, saying I wouldn't be shocked if they are holding back so they can make a better informed strategic decision while waiting to see what happens with the Ripple court action. We've maintained from the start that this case affects the whole cryptocurrency industry, not just Ripple or XRP. The world is beginning to agree. And I think we have to consider the library case as a dress rehearsal when attempting to figure out how this will play out. The judge's decision to essentially endorse the SEC's whole position granted them far more power than they had bargained for. That, in a word, was absurd. In terms of timeline, though, it does give us a hint that the day the report is released will not mark the end of the discussions. Rather, they will continue for some time to come. This should be kept in mind. If you recall the summary decision in the library case, you'll know that there was a subsequent case in which John Deaton successfully argued on behalf of the library token holders. The judge seemed to be going through the motions, but he wasn't eager to fully address the points that John Deaton was making on behalf of the library token holders. In the case of Ripple's, though, things could be different. The judges in the Ripple case appear to have a tremendous knowledge that this court case affects a lot of other third parties who are not involved in this, and this would be big for XRP holders and also, ancillary people like Coinbase and other exchanges. Is there a chance she'll make a definite judgment or remark on secondary market transactions? Mark Bagel is skeptical that she will, but he isn't completely dismissing the possibility. Possible, even likely. As an XRP investor and token user, I see two possible outcomes in which we can immediately abandon ship and stop giving a damn about the ongoing legal battle between the Ripple network and the SEC. First, if Ripple were to win in a landslide, the SEC might appeal the ruling, but it would likely not stop exchanges from deciding that XRP is just as safe as any other coin, if not safer. The SEC has lost its most potent tool. Nobody believes the SEC will intervene to shut down Ripple. All of this is just the effect they're having on the XRP ecosystem's ability to transact in the US market and gain access to liquidity. The other possibility, which I consider more likely, is that the summary judgment will be a bit of a mixed bag. Some of the items that the Ripple effect accomplished may have been securities offerings and thus required registration. Perhaps not all things. John Deaton's ability to speak for the interests of those who use and invest in XRP on the secondary market and to say things like, look, we're affected by all this makes him invaluable in this context. You already know that XRP is like orange orchards, it doesn't matter what's being sold, and if the judges are prepared to engage there and offer us some clarity, that would be great. It's only proper etiquette. From that point on, we couldn't care less how long this thing lasts. Ripple could take this to the Supreme Court, but at this point nobody cares that it's all over Red Rover's record, including its use and selling on the secondary market in the United States and Iran. So, I anticipate a verdict that is a bit of a mixed bag. That's why I believe John Deaton will play such a pivotal role in this scenario. Since we already know that XRP is similar to orange groves, having those answers would be fantastic for us anyway. It's not a share of ownership in the business. A debt security it is not. We are not owed any money or interest or anything like that. What do they care about, anyway? I think John Deaton poses the greatest threat to the SEC. To them, communication is paramount. And if it's not possible to demonstrate that the secondary market involves securities, then what are they supposed to do to counteract Coinbase crack and the other nefarious actors in the space? You can incur fines and penalties for using Ripple, but you lose all control over the situation. Gary probably doesn't spend his nights fretting over things like Ripple's defense to $200 million, or another billion in cash to push this as far as it needs to go when he's lying in bed. To him, it's all irrelevant. When he thinks about John D. and the potential clarity and finality he could bring to the matter in the event of a settlement or breakout, he literally can't sleep. It has nothing to do with Doc the Vet. It's solely focused on John Dean and nothing else. As an XRP investor, secondary market trader, and user, he has access to information that they would rather he not pursue. I'm telling you now that I really hope they don't reach a settlement. I pray that John Deaton will have his day in court and that the truth will finally be revealed. Leave a comment and tell me what you think. Thank you, as usual, for your likes and subscriptions. See you in the next video. Bye.